I've been getting a ton of questions here recently on my fitness and what I do to work out. If you follow me on Instagram and you scroll back or you just look, there are a lot of pictures of my fitness stuff. Fitness, weightlifting is probably as much of a love for me as makeup. So I thought, I would incorporate that a little bit in my channel. I thought I would at least talk about it a little bit to give you guys a little bit of insight on what I do to work out and why. So going back, I was always a big girl. I was the big girl in high school, not chubby, just big boned. I still am big boned. I'm still a size 10. I'm not a tiny girl. I'm a skinny mini. Let's just put it that way. I wear a size 10 or a 12 depending on where I'm shopping, or maybe an 8 if I go to the loft or something like that, or something crazy. But so I was always a big girl, went to college and gained a ton of weight. When I say a ton, it wasn't the freshman 15. It was like the freshman 50, okay? And I skyrocketed to probably about 215 pounds. I stayed at that for a very long time. Now, I was very, very fortunate with the way I'm built that although I was a big girl, I held it well. I kind of gain weight and lose weight all over. So that's kind of how my body type is. So gained a ton of weight, met my husband. We, were together, fell in love, all that stuff. Got engaged, went wedding dress shopping, and it was, a depressing moment in my life. Now, I know that losing weight and being healthy, it's not just about the aesthetics. I know that. But it was the catalyst that made me say, whoa, reel it back. I don't want to look like this on my wedding day. And that is actually a reason that a lot of girls lose weight. I came to find out. So went to Weight Watchers, which I still do today. And I lost probably about 30 pounds before my wedding, which was great. Maybe a little bit less than that, about 25, 30 pounds. And I was happy. I looked a lot healthier, and I was, a size 12, 14. I had been like a size 18 before that. So I was much, much happier with where I was at. So after that, kept working out. I did Zumba all the time. I did cardio all the time, and I just wasn't losing weight. I was just at this, my husband said to me, he would always say to me, and I'm sure a lot of girls hear this from their husbands or boyfriends or partners or whatever, you need to be doing more than just cardio. You need to be weightlifting. And that was a no, I didn't want to go into a gym. I was intimidated by all those guys grunting and lifting, and I had no idea what I was doing. And you go in, you just kind of grab the fives, and actually found a trainer here locally. And I went to her and said, I want to learn how to lift, and I want to walk into a gym and not feel intimidated. So that is my main motivation. If I take anything away from this experience with you, because it's expensive to go to a trainer, I want to take away, how to lift and how to have good form and not be intimidated. Well, 4 years later, I'm still going to see my trainer. I see her about once a week for half an hour at a time. But going back, she did teach me how to lift in good form. So now when I walk into a Gold's Gym or I walk into an LA Fitness or anything like that, I don't feel intimidated. I do lift heavy, and a lot of girls are always scared about, oh my gosh, if I lift weights, I'm gonna get bulky. I don't think I look bulky at all. There's lots of pictures of me on my Instagram. Like I said, I'm not a skinny mini, and I do actually have muscle definition. So there it is. If that's what, if you're not looking for muscle definition, I get it. Some people may be by that, and I'm very sorry. But I may be really turned off by that. So I'm sorry if you're disgusted and if I get 1,000 disgusting comments about it. But whatever. I'm not jacked. I'm pretty normal looking. If you see me in normal clothing, I don't look muscular at all. I just look like a normal woman. So that's my story. Today, I still do lift probably 3 days a week. I do kettlebell training with my trainer, like Russian kettlebell training, like snatches and pulls and cardio. I don't run. I do Stairmasters, arc trainers. I do a lot of Tabata training, HIIT training, things of that nature. So to give you guys a little bit of insight, I don't do anything, for any rhyme or reason. Like today, I went to the gym and I did 20 minutes of the arc trainer and I lifted my shoulders. And I was there for about an hour and 10 minutes, and that was it. And splits are usually back, then maybe I have a leg day where maybe I do my biceps, and maybe I have a leg day where maybe I do my triceps in between each set. And then I usually have a shoulders day. Shoulders is my favorite part of my body to train. So I'm not, and I want to preface this, that I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a trainer. So I can't be telling you guys how to do things. I don't really feel comfortable doing videos on form or anything like that, because although I know good form, I don't feel comfortable teaching it to someone else. I can't do that. So what I urge you to do is, if you're scared or intimidated to go into a gym, my suggestion would be finding someone, maybe not a trainer, but maybe a good friend that knows what they're doing. Or you can YouTube people all the time, and that's not the same, but at least it'll help you. So one of my favorite people, two favorite people to watch, are Nicole Wilkins and Dana Lynn Bailey. I've actually trained with Dana Lynn. It was a birthday present from my husband. It was probably one of the best presents I've ever had. It was amazing. So you guys can YouTube them. I will link them below. Love, love, love them. So yeah, I mean, you know, if you want to look more on the fitnessy side and more, you know, a little bit more cut, I would definitely follow those types of people. Whenever I was trying to lose weight, whenever I started lifting, you know, I didn't necessarily lose a ton more weight. I right now about 165 pounds, but I shrunk, because muscle and fat weigh exactly the same, but a pound of muscle is much, much smaller than a pound of fat. That's the truth of it. Any questions, I will try to answer as much as I can. I've been lifting heavy for about 4 years, and when I say heavy, I mean I don't go in and just lift like 5-pound weights. I usually do like a 20 for my biceps, or a 25. I really, really do love everything about weightlifting and training and being with people that understand how much fun they have lifting. So if you can take anything away from this video, it would be go and find someone to help you learn how to lift, so you don't feel intimidated walking to a gym. And basically, I have to also tell you guys that, you know, I still felt really pretty at 215 pounds. So just because I'm smaller doesn't mean I've really changed who I am inside. I'm just a little bit, I'm just tinier. So, but you know, at 215 pounds, I still felt really pretty. I still felt like a woman, and my husband always treated me as such. So I'm very, very fortunate that I have such a strong support system at home. My husband has lost a ton of weight too, though. He's lost about 85 pounds, which is pretty amazing. Be back really soon with another beauty video, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye-bye.